good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to be back. It is the Good News Radio Show here on this Monday night. I'm not alone, of course, because no Monday am I alone. I'm going to tell you who we got in the studio real quick. First, we always got to start off with a good day. Like always, I got to tell y'all who are completely in the studio. And you know we got cameraman Kev here. Of course, what we do without him. Oh, that happened. Sorry, y'all. Without him, yep. I know the quick fixes too.
Right.
I already know what it is.
You're your own engineer. That's what's up.
We got K Cannon here, of course, on the camera. Got to give him a round of applause. Without him, our YouTube would not be where it's at. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, we're trying to make a big push on YouTube. Doing a lot of work for it, so it's gonna be looking good for us. There's a lot of videos up there. Every Monday episode we do goes on YouTube, by the way, so you will have access to that, and you can share that with friends and family. So it's all good.
Right.
We got that coming. Of course, we got my man Robbie D. Robbie D came through, of course, like always. Family. What's up, Trey? All the way from PA. Mind you, if you're listening through the app right now, go ahead and feel free to chat with us. We love that. We love that we can chat and talk to people. Y'all can submit questions. If y'all don't want to call in, submit questions right through the app and we can talk to you. What's up, Trey? Appreciate you. Shout out Vonnie, Secret Treasure. I know she probably listening from somewhere in the world right now. But not only that, of course, we got Danny from Sweet Tooth Community in the space today. She came to join us. Hey, girl, with them cupcakes and them pies and them. You doing some banana pudding, right, this weekend? Okay, yeah. Make sure. Rob is in love with the banana pudding. He bought 2 and ate them at the same time. Simultaneously. I can't say the word. Simultaneously. Not one after each other. He ate them both at the same time.
At the same time.
2 spoons. Actually, I think he had a spork. Yeah. So shout out Sweet Tooth Community. But of course, we got the infamous. We got our guest, Miss Akilah Trinay. What's up, man? Everybody listening. They want to hear from you. Hear your voice.
No, I'm just playing.
I don't know what that was like. It is 2017.
Right.
They're like, okay, it's about time you got one of them on there. That's about right.
No, I'm not the one.
You're not the one? Okay, well, hey, she came to join us tonight, man. Actually, I appreciate her coming because I was sharing the story earlier before the good news even started. She invited me to her broadcast, which is Monday. Midnight. What is I about to say? Monday. Midnight love sessions. We will be doing a mashup right after this at 10 o'clock tonight. So make sure y'all tune in for that. I'll be spreading some more knowledge about that in a hot second. But she allowed me to come sit in on her radio show before the good news even started. And I told you how much I appreciated that. So I do appreciate it. I got to give you another round of applause because it's only right. It's about paying homage. That's all. To the ones who allowed you to do it. Since then, though, we've been in great contact. She's been an awesome person and really a huge supporter. She's wrote a book called Beyond the Hurt. And you did by the way, you did a great campaigning job on that.
Thank you.
Doing that. You got some pictures. I know you didn't want to take no pictures.
Right. I didn't want to, But when you do something, you have to do it right? Yeah,
you got to do it right.
So it's like, that's why you have all this stuff here because, you don't want to present a bootleg product.
Yeah, and I wasn't even taking pictures. You did see the pictures I had before. They were just pictures I took and was editing on my phone.
Right.
That was it. The end. But I'm really fortunate to have, Kev here who does magnificent work with the camera. If you need any camera work, definitely get his information because
will do.
He works across the board with so many people.
Kev is coming tonight though, right? Yes.
Coming through the show tonight. After this one,
he's like, "What are you talking about?"
The one you make us look bad as a unit, man.
What? You didn't tell him about it?
I did tell him.
Oh man.
I did tell him. I did tell him. Remember, I said we doing 2 shows. In this one, then we do another. We going after, and we talked to them.
Right.
But no, it's not. We going somewhere.
We get in the car.
Remember, it was in the room. I told you. These are dates. Remember, we went over the dates. It's probably in your phone. I guarantee you, it's in his phone. Check your phone.
Remember that one time at band camp?
I guarantee it's in his calendar.
Sounds like he's getting a little hostile.
No, you know what?
I saw it in his body language.
But.
I'm just trying to be heard.
Right.
But no, his schedule is crazy though. I can imagine. I'm not he's always flying in and out of town. It's hard to catch him. Period. So I know he's the only man I know that actually has a calendar and follows it. So Anyways, if you need camera work, man, holler at that man right there.
Will do.
But beyond the hurt, right?
Yes.
Now, I love how on the front it talks about, it says welcome to Oakland, right?
Yes.
Now, I haven't read the book, but you've told me something about it, however. But I don't want to, of course, because I haven't read it, I don't want to give no synopsis on it. But if you can give the people,
right.
please, a short understanding of what the book is about.
Okay, well, let me just first say this. I am from Oakland, born and raised, moved out here. Yes.
Oaktown.
Do you have like an Oakland sound? Like,
no, I don't know any Oakland sounds. There's an Oakland sound?
Pop. No, I'm just playing.
Oh. Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
No, not that one.
No, not yet. Right.
What is the Oakland? Is there an Oakland like call? Like when
well, he was like close to him when he was like, "Yee," but you
Okay.
know, like some people from Richmond, like they. Anyway, we're not gonna get into all
Okay,
of that.
I got you.
But I was born and raised in Oakland, and so when it was time to write a book, of course, the only place I really could write about and know about fully was Oakland. So it's a fictional novel. Normally, I probably would have written something nonfiction, but I was inspired. I started this book years ago and kind of put it down, and then I picked it back up, and it's about 3 different families. One family, mother, father, son, and daughter.
You said 3 different families.
3 different families.
Okay, all right. Y'all follow? 3 different families.
Mother, father, son, and daughter. Okay. Then it's another family, mother and son, and then another family, mother and son.
Okay.
And so as you read through the book, you find out how the 3 families are all connected. So there's some murder, there's some infidelity.
I know somebody slept with somebody, baby mama. I knew that was coming.
There's some, love. It's the drama, and then all of that, all intertwined in one. It's like Crash. Have you ever seen Crash?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like
which is a great movie, story wise.
Exactly. So you have to follow it. You really have to follow it. Like the way I wrote the book, I've never read a book like it, but I wrote it in that way for that purpose. So some people are like, it's a lot of characters, and
like Real Housewives of Oakland.
Exactly. You have to go back, right?
Okay.
Because I want you to read it like 10 times so you fully get it. So every time you read it, like when you go back and watch a movie, you're
like an
"Man,
album, you gotta listen to it a couple times.
Exactly.
I feel that. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. And it's not long, which I think is good, because I think when people are trying to sometimes like when they see a book or they think about writing a book, they automatically like, man, it at least got to be 1,000 pages. Like I don't want to write that many pages.
Yeah, no.
So I mean, how many pages is this book completely?
Well, let's see. It has 228.
That's
the
a short
part
read.
That's about the author. So yes, you can read it. I've been told somebody read it in a day. Because it pulls you in. And,
okay.
It talks about marriage. It talks about relationship between a mother and a daughter, because sometimes that relationship can be strained. It talks about the relationship amongst boys, friendships. It talks about father-son relationships, father-daughter relationships. It has a mixture of kind of all of that. And, of course, love relationships,
and
side
this takes
chicks.
place in Oakland.
Yes, it takes place in Oakland.
That's interesting. It's like Oakland. People from Oakland have a sense of pride.
Absolutely.
That you don't really see. I would say you don't really see anywhere except like Boston, maybe. I would say so. People in Boston really love Boston. New York, New York, Definitely got the one from New York, but definitely not so much. Oakland is. It's like when people from Oakland, it's like they love. They love their city.
You can't talk about it.
It's like why? Like what is that? What does that stem from?
It's the culture. It's really the culture, and you would have to go there to know it. Every person that I've met, they know somebody or they've lived there at some point in their life, and then they understand. So it's like you have to go. And
I've been there. I've been to Oakland.
So then you understand it a little bit, right?
I've been to Oakland. No, I understand it. It's just I'm gonna take that back. I don't understand it because I think in order to truly understand, you got to be immersed in it for longer than a few days or so.
Right, right, okay.
Maybe I will have to live out there for some time to really understand it. But I have noticed that like people that are from here, they love it. They love it. But I've also noticed people love it more when they out of Oakland than when they in Oakland. When they there, they ain't repping as hard when they leave.
That's funny because that was one of my things. I was like, I got to, because I left Oakland when I was 17 to go to college. So I came to LA specifically for college, and I haven't moved back. However, I want to.
You got to taste of that good weather.
No. Actually, I really, really want to. I'm not the biggest fan of LA.
You ain't going to Oakland. Stop. You ain't leaving.
But Oakland is a special place. It will always have my heart. But it's a lot of diversity, right? So out in LA, you'll get more segregation in a sense. Like you go to certain areas and it's like, you know exactly where you are. Like you go to Beverly Hills, you get Beverly Hills. And it's not to say that it's not like that in the Bay Area, but you will find that you can be in a place where you'll see Asians, you'll see Hispanics, you'll see blacks, you'll see Tongans, you'll see Indians. You'll see everybody all together and they all act the same.
That is, I would give you that. I will definitely give you that because people from there do act. It is a culture.
Yeah,
it's definitely much of a culture.
And I love that growing up, just because it was like, you know,
it don't matter what you look like. No matter where you're from.
You have your cultural things everywhere. You know what I mean? But like where you can find a bunch of people who you're gonna get the same thing, you know what I mean? You might get somebody who's Chinese and you be like, he's not acting black, he's just from Oakland.
Yeah, I know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I would agree with that. Because I've met other people that from different ethnicities from just the Bay Area in general. You know, they just, and I think that whole Bay Area has this, I mean, they do have its own culture, has its own music. And people don't understand that, not from California, but don't realize how big California is sometimes. And like, we could easily be 3 different states.
Well, just like when I reference LA, even though I live in Inglewood, but like people up north, it's like
they don't.
Everything is LA.
I feel that. No, I feel like Inglewood got some presence around some places, right? People know what Inglewood is. Well, they don't know now with this studio, the stadium coming. All my words are backwards. This stadium coming. So
yes, and when the stadium comes, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Trey talking about Marshawn. He said absolutely look at Marshawn. He bleeds Oakland.
Absolutely.
He does.
Now, can you imagine now, like, okay, when he said that he was going to the Raiders, do you know what that did? Like, even though the Raiders are leaving, they're going to Vegas. Do you know what that did for Oakland just for that moment, that time? It was like,
I'm going to tell you what it did for the owners of the Oakland Raiders. They realized that they leaving and their sales is going to drop tremendously. Because people are going to be upset. They're going to start burning jerseys. You know what's going to happen. Oakland got too much pride, you know. So
too much.
You know, for a team to leave Oakland like that, it's like, yo. But I think that was a perfect person to bring in for the segue. Perfect. I think it was the best marketing they could have ever done because he's been out the league for 2 seasons. I mean, come on. You know, but it's Marshawn Lynch, and he means so much to the city.
It's beast mode.
More than the team does. So they're going to make a killing because of that. So shout out Marshawn Lynch. I ain't got nothing but positive things to say about that brother right there. So I'm going to give that man a round of applause. He's working. Yep. But we're going to keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. I hope y'all excited because I am excited. Topics of the night. Y'all ready for this? I hope y'all are.
Scary.
It does sound scary.
I don't think I'm ready.
Did you actually read the topics for tonight? Did you check those out? I put them in like the captions, so I don't really be broadcasting them sometimes.
Yeah, I saw it there. I was like, he didn't even tell me what we're talking about.
I don't like telling people because they prepare answers.
Right, exactly.
Okay?
You should have seen me on the ride over like,
Yeah, because then it sounds like a presidential speech that somebody else wrote 5 years ago and they forgot they put it out already.
Right. Well,
so, but we're going to talk about our first topic is 3 things you can't live without. 3 things you can't live without.
3 things I can't live without.
No, don't think about it yet. See, that's what happens when I start telling people the topics. They start thinking about it early.
Oh, it's not time?
No, not yet.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No. I'm just letting people know what we're going to talk about tonight.
I'm
Just
sorry.
in case.
I don't know the protocol.
And I'm turning up the yellow mic because I want to hear what everybody else got to say as well. So that's what we're going to talk about first. We're also going to talk about topic number 2. We're going to talk about quitting. Me and Rob was talking about that a little bit earlier. Just about the topic in general, quitting. You know how it feels. Is it a good thing? Should you be quitting? Should you not quit? Is it too early? Is it too late? We just gonna talk about it a little bit. You know,
Got it.
Quitting, ain't always bad. You know? Sometimes it's the best thing you could do.
I've done it many times.
I quit many times.
I can tell you all about.
And number 3, we're gonna talk about the power of hair. My grandma had said something like that the other day. And yes, you too, Rob. Even though you bald, you got the beard going. You know what I'm saying?
Because it had power.
You got it does. It has power. That's why he has it. It has power. So my grandma was like, it's power in here. And me and my mom was having an argument. She wanted me to cut like all my hair off. My mom was like a clean, you know, my mom, clean cut. Everything needs to be clean.
Right.
And that's not really. I'm a hippie, so it doesn't really work for me like that.
Cut off your string.
She want to take my power away, demasculate me. But no, we're gonna talk about the power of hair tonight. So those are the 3 topics. Now that I know you're probably trying to fester on some of those, but don't worry, you got a little bit of time because first comes first. We got to talk about what our good news is for today, ladies and gentlemen. So hold on, we got the good news for y'all.
I just got good news. I just got good news. Hot off the press, it's
Yeah, that was the wrong one, y'all. My bad. Oh, by the way, DJ Dash is not here, so I am back working the boards. Give my goddamn self a round of applause because I'm getting back to the groove of this. You know, it's really easy when someone else is running the sound. You don't have to think about it. You know,
Because you're like, yes,
yeah,
round of applause.
Yeah, you don't think about. Yeah, hold up, yeah, round of applause. You know, and he's automatically on that. So, but he will be back soon. Don't worry about DJ Dash. He's coming back. He's got taking care of some academic stuff right now. He's trying to get a master's degree. I'm not mad at the man. How can you say no to that?
What's up?
You can't say no to that. So our good news of the day is a 101-year-old sets a record as the world's oldest skydiver. At 101 years old, thrill seeker in the United Kingdom, that's the UK for people who don't know that, and some people don't know that, landed in the record books on Saturday when he became the world's oldest tandem skydiver. His name is Verdon. Y'all ever heard somebody named Verdon?
Burden?
Verdon, not Vernon. Burden.
Burden?
Burden. Burden. Burden Hayes. Now, before we move any further, what nationality do you think he is?
Indian.
What you going with, Kev?
Burden Hayes?
Burden Hayes.
Oh, he black. Yeah, he black.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say he black, and I'm gonna say he from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. All right. Your Brooklyn's another like Oakland too.
Right.
Denny, what you got?
I'm gonna go with English.
What? What is that? What is that?
Come on.
English.
Be different.
That's why I said Indian. I mean, who knows?
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to be Americanized.
We're gonna find out. And I'm gonna look at this picture. What is he? He is white.
Not black.
He is white. Why could we just?
Did you really think that
English is
Hayes,
covers.
the black man,
No,
was
Hayes.
going
No,
at 101 jump out the plane?
Not at Hayes. First of all, I didn't think white people make it that old. Secondly, Hayes is just usually, I think of Isaac Hayes right off the top. You got it. Isaac Hayes right off the top. So you already know what that is. Anyways, Vernon has completed a jump from an airplane 15,000 feet above ground and in England. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, then you got to give her a round of applause. I have to take. You got it. Wow. What the hell is that? What a shot in the dark and she made it. What a half-court shot. All right.
Trust me, I'm saying.
Anyways, at the age of 101 and 37 days, young, beautiful, he told the BBC. I don't even know what that stands for. Move on. I do it again tomorrow. He said I would. Truthfully, it's lovely. Hayes said he got the idea to skydive around the time he turned 90 years old, but his wife wouldn't let him. She has died. So after that, he said, I'm going to start jumping. Hayes, a World War II veteran, took his first jump last year to celebrate his centenarian birthday. What is centenarian? Oh, 100, right?
Yeah. Okay,
I just put context clues.
Right.
Context clues, right? Nobody really knew. We just said, all right, let's go with that one. A lot of people ask me how I've lived so long. He told the Telegraph, I say, just keep breathing. Hayes made this year's jump to raise money for the Royal British Legion, a veteran support group. 10 members of his family also made leaps as a part of the event. So shout out my man Verdon for one, making it to 101 years old, because
Shout out.
that ain't easy to do. Apparently.
Right, even when you try.
So yeah, right. And I'm trying right now, and he's skydiving at 101. So that means his heart is in good condition, right? Is that what that means? I don't even know if that actually means that. I'm just could be making this up. Anyway, we're gonna talk about our first topic as we move on, ladies and gentlemen. 3 things you cannot live without. Now, let's start with you,
You want
Miss-
all 3?
Miss
at
Norris
once?
Washington.
All 3 at once?
No, you can listen. I mean, well, however you want to do it. 3 things you can't live without. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Number 1, can't live without Jesus.
Okay,
Okay.
not Jesus. Okay, so that means can't nobody else use that one.
Right. Nope. You
I
can't
feel
use
like
it.
you know what?
You gonna take my Jesus away?
I can't take it away, but ooh, it's such a cop out answer. Ooh,
Oh,
I
is
don't
it? You
like
don't take it away?
No,
Okay,
no.
whatever. Well,
I'm gonna let it slide.
Take my other two. The other one is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
really?
Yeah. I mean, you said like you don't like
Well,
Chick-fil-A.
we had a conversation about Chick-fil-A.
Right.
You brought Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I work, and I was like,
Oh,
yo, I
about the
don't-
chicken.
Yeah,
That's
I was like,
right.
it's just
Because you don't like chicken.
no. I like chicken. Sometimes I just can't wrap my mind around how much we consume it and the amount of chicken that actually exists.
I know.
It blows my mind every time. I can't put it in my mind how that actually works.
It blows my mind that every time I pass the Chick-fil-A, I have to go.
What do you order at Chick-fil-A? Because I don't even know what to order at Chick-fil-A at this point.
Well, I get the chicken sandwich.
It's nothing on it. It's bread and chicken and pickles.
But have you tasted the chicken?
I know I've been to Chick-fil-A and I wasn't impressed. I must say. I think it's overrated.
Oh my.
Anyways, all right. All right. What's your third one?
Boo to you.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Do you have a boo button?
I'll boo myself. I don't mind booing myself because Dash would have did it if he was here.
Right.
Because he loves to eat everything. He would eat ostrich. He literally said that. So I know. Is that not bird? Chicken
It
bird?
is.
Chicken bird?
So when I went to Costa Rica, they had like an ostrich farm where they were selling
No.
ostrich, and I was just like, oh my god.
They were
Like,
eating it?
I mean, they would sell
Ostrich
them.
meat?
You know, you go buy a whole ostrich. Yeah,
To eat?
yeah, or to do whatever else you want to do with it.
What else would you do with ostrich?
I don't know, race them. I don't know. I don't know.
Ooh, race. That's a good idea though. Ostrich racing. We should bring that. The good news ostrich race. Y'all think y'all down? No. We can all bet on ostrich. We
That
might
doesn't
make a
remind
killing.
you of, wasn't Kevin Hart talking about? Was it an ostrich?
Yeah.
Was he?
And that's it. When I
kept turning around, the motherfucker still running into the car. Oh, yeah.
so when I saw them, that's all that I thought about.
Jesus. Okay. Would you buy an ostrich, Kev?
Would I buy an ostrich?
Yeah.
How much they going for?
I'm a little interested. How much they going?
How much they going for?
I'm not
I don't
opposed.
know. I didn't ask. It was just they had them for sale.
Okay. So right now, so you got Jesus, Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
and what's your third one?
Oakland.
Can't live without Oakland. All
Can't
right.
live
That's
without
all right. So
Did you boo it?
no, actually that was an accident.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Haters. It's okay.
That was an accident.
And
That
people
is-
love to hate on Oakland. They
No,
don't
I
love
got
any
love
of
for
our
Oakland.
progress. We making progress.
I got love for Oakland. I got love for Oakland. So you
Because
said
the Warriors play in Oakland,
Yeah,
not in
of
San
course.
Francisco.
I understand.
But you
understand.
know,
I have
people
nothing to
don't
say
know
bad
that.
about the
I'm
word. Actually, Haley's here.
Yeah,
she's
for
from,
now, you're right.
Haley's here. She's from the Bay Area as
Hello,
well. So,
Haley.
you know what I'm saying? She over here repping Oaktown to the fullest. Yeah.
All day, every day.
Are you not from Oakland, are you? No? No?
Really never stayed there.
She's like, nah. I just got a couple cousins, you know, over that way. Okay, so Jesus, Chick-fil-A, Ostrich. Oh,
Oh,
Oakland. I just kept the O's together. Okay, 3 things you can't live without. Kevin, go.
I would say, my family.
Okay, family.
I would go family, sex.
Yeah, I like that answer.
Gotta get it. And man, what's my favorite food, y'all? I don't know, like my favorite food, like
Cereal. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
hell no, I could live without that. You know what I'm saying? I can live without that. I can't live without. Damn, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just go with
Let's go with Jesus. You can just go with Jesus.
yeah. I'm gonna slide out with.
No, you can't
I
have
can't
Jesus.
slide out. You already got him. You already got him. I gotta go without him. Last thing, I'm just go with a burger, man. Like you really gotta love a burger.
Okay.
Beef?
all right.
Turkey, please.
Oh, okay. All right.
Run me that turkey.
All right, Rob, what you got? 3 things you can't live without.
All right. Well, I'm gonna definitely put sex though, for sure. I can't live
You
without
can't
that.
I
use
thought
it.
you can't
Yeah,
use
no,
something
it's
after
already
it's been
taken.
taken.
I can't use it now.
No, it's
So
over.
you can't have it.
Damn.
You're
Like,
done.
celibacy to the fullest.
You're done.
You're out
Oh,
of here.
not even till a minute. All right. All right. Well, I'm first and foremost, I'm gonna say money. I definitely can't live without money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Money is definitely what I need. 2, damn. Women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't.
All right. I like that. I'm cool with that. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? I need women.
I see how you finagled that in there.
You know what I'm saying? So I finesse that. Hey, throw me a little. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a round of applause.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Throw me that. The third thing, shit. Damn, I'ma honestly say the beach. Honestly, I gotta have the beach. I'm a beach guy.
I'm not mad at that. All right, Danny, what you got? 3 things you can't live without. It might not reach that far.
I'm gonna say men, which is
okay.
the total opposite.
All
no,
right.
I don't want to say men. I'm gonna say people.
All right.
You're such a hater. I gotta choose a food, and I'm gonna say. Pizza.
Okay.
Pizza.
All right.
Pizza.
I'm not mad at the pizza.
He chose the burger. Burger is classic.
Yeah, it's so classic.
Yeah. So American. I don't know.
Come on, we got 3 minutes. You got to make a decision. The time is running out. Pick. You get 2. You're done. You don't use it, you lose it.
I'm gonna roll out with the 2.
Haley, you got 3. Make it quick. What you got? 3 things you can't live without.
Marijuana.
Hey. That's all you need right there. This show's over.
Right. That's all I need. I need the sun. Like, I need sunshine.
Uh-huh.
And, like, learning. I can't live without, like, learning new stuff all the time.
Okay. All right, I like that. I'm not mad at that. Oh, no, that's pretty goddamn good, actually. That's pretty goddamn good answer. I was going to say money, weed, and bitches, but y'all took them all. You know what I'm saying? No, honestly, the 3 things I probably think I can't live without, is showering. Like, I love a fresh set. You know what I mean? Especially as men, you just need a fresh set sometimes.
More than
you need
sometimes.
a fresh pair. Just need a fresh pair. Just need a fresh pair. Food, Mexican food. I need the whole genre of Mexican food. Y'all know how I feel about salsa. I need the whole genre of Mexican food. And I would say now, my daughter. I would say now. That's where it stops right there for me. So you took Jesus, so nobody else could use that.
Nope.
That's unfair.
It's done.
Yeah. And you said Chick-fil-A. I'm not really buying that one.
So
I'm
what
not
are you
buying
doing?
the
Like grading
Chick-fil-A.
my answers right now?
I am grading your answers right now. I am, because people are going to judge you off of the 3 things you can't live without.
Okay.
And you gave them Chick-fil-A.
That's on today.
I mean, honestly,
tomorrow,
I think
answers might change.
I think it's a strike against you for choosing Chick-fil-A. I think it's a strike against you. I'm just playing. People
Not by their sales.
People love Chick-fil-A, especially the pickles. I don't know why. We got to go on a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but we have to. We have to. That's what we do it for. So we'll be right back with Miss, of course, Akilah Trinay, the author for Beyond. I'm my words are backwards. Beyond the Hurt. We're going to come back talk about Midnight Love Sessions. This is the good news. Now I just got to find my tracks. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the good news, of course, and we got my homegirl, Miss Akilah Trinay, in the studio with us tonight.
Shout out to everybody who's supporting and listening to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. You got supporters. And I think that's a big thing, too, finding the support. It's hard to find that sometimes for a longer period of time. You know? Ooh, you all right with that bag over there? Yeah.
Wait, no, you know what's funny is I thought it was right here. I was like, how is he eating imaginary chips?
Nope. You're like, you didn't offer me no chips?
Right, I was like,
yeah, it's people in the studio, like always, joining us, having a good time. And like I said, after this, we are joining Miss Akilah Trinay. We're going to Monday midnight.
No, midnight.
Monday night.
Yes.
Love sessions. I don't know why I want to say midnight.
It's only because it's from 10 p.m. to midnight.
Is that what it is? Did it used to be midnight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so all right.
No. It was never midnight in the name.
What?
It just always went to midnight.
I could have swore it was like No,
No, because you think about midnight love and all that. Yeah.
Is that what it is? I gotta stop. So. Too much radio been listening to. Right. Monday night love sessions. We're gonna be there. Can you please tell everybody where they can find out and listen to that?
So you can go to www.morrismedialive.com.
Mm-hmm. MorrisMediaLive.com, and they can listen there.
Yeah, you click watch live, and there we are. Bam, right in your face.
Well,
see us and hear us.
We're going to be there. The good news is doing a mashup with Monday Night Love Sessions tonight. So make sure y'all tune in from 10 to 12. We're about to have a good time. It's going to be one hell of a show. Tell people about Monday Night Love Sessions for those who don't know.
So Monday Night Love Sessions actually was birthed out of a conversation party that I had, or I used to host at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like really into like relationships and relationship books. So Hill Harper wrote a book called The Conversation.
Shout out Hill Harper. Yeah,
shout out to Hill Harper. And I read it, and I was like, you know what? I want to have something a little more formal and host it myself. So I invited me. It's almost like Battle of the Sexes in a sense, but it's conversation where you get to talk about various topics you talk about on your show, topics we talk about on our show. And my godbrother called me up and was like, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about this idea of doing a radio show. And I was like, what? Me? Like, I'm not really into that, you know. Right. But I thought it was a really great idea. And, of course, I love the idea of the conversation and helping relationships build and all that stuff. So we started from humble beginnings in my basement or garage.
Started
my
at the
garage
basement.
is a basement. So, and, you know, we didn't have this wonderful setup as you have here. But
you
we
think this is wonderful? I appreciate it.
I think it's really nice. Like to be honest, because it's unique. You know what I mean? It's personal. And we didn't have all that. We just had my washer, my dryer covered with a sheet.
You got to cover it up.
Table and, you know. But you know, we started with just audio, so we didn't have a lot of video, but we did record some stuff for the sake of social media. But in 2013, that's when we started, and we were once at RMC for a while until they shut down. So RMC is Roscoe's Media Center. Yeah. So Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle.
Y'all know Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles had that, huh?
Right, because I sure didn't know when I walked up and like, oh, okay.
I didn't know till you invited me. I was like, Roscoe's got a studio and chicken?
Right.
Chicken and studio? They changed it up. I was not expecting that. Yeah.
Exactly. And so they shut down, and then we had to find a new studio. So now we're over on by Lamert Park.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm excited to go there and check it out. Because you know, I came to Roscoe's Media Center when you were all over there, and you know, I liked it. I was looking around like, man, this is. I want to get to this point. You know, you know, that was almost a year ago, probably over a year ago. So, you know, and you said you started 2013. That's pretty impressive. To still be going to 2017.
I know.
Because people don't do that. People don't do nothing for 4 years. And that kind of comes with our next topic.
And you got to take a lot of breaks. We had to take a lot of, we're going on hiatus for a while. Okay, regroup. We're coming back together. And then, you know.
Make sure you bring that up when we talk about our next topic. Make sure you bring that up because I think that's going to be a good example of, you know, what is, you know, I don't even know if that's considered quitting. Or maybe people need to understand what quitting is sometimes.
Well, some people quit on us. Yep,
yeah, well, you know how that go. You know how that go.
And that's why we had to take a hiatus, and then you regroup, and you
bring it back.
Again.
You bring it back.
Absolutely.
Now, as far as the show is concerned, what progress do you feel like you've made? Of course, a lot over 4 years. You can't help but grow. But you know, after I guess the 4 years, or even moving over to a new location, do you feel like the show has improved immensely since then?
You know what? To be honest, I feel like right now we're in a season of like putting some pieces together. The thing that I love about doing a radio show is I get to meet all types of people from all different walks of life, industries. Like I've made connections and network with so many different types of people to be able to, you know, go to their events or support their book or support their music or whatever it is, because we kind of focus on trying to have people who are not, you know, as famous or as established, but now we have one of my friends who we went to high school together, and you'll meet him later. His name is Charles Handy. Shout out to you if you're listening.
Shout out Charles Handy. Get him in a round of applause.
He works at Revolt TV, and so he has been a great addition to U-Nation Radio, Monday Night Love Sessions, and getting various guests on the show. And so we have, we've had dancers, we had rappers, we had singers, actors,
strippers.
No,
okay,
not
just throwing it out. I figured I'd take a long shot. I'll take a long shot. You know why not?
They might have been.
Would y'all allow strippers to come on?
No.
Y'all did have strippers.
We did have strippers.
I knew I was going to hear.
We did.
You can't have a radio show without strippers.
You're right. Black Magic. Shout out to what's her name? Black Magic, the guys, the stripper man.
Why would I know?
Because you do
Oh,
radio.
Jackie knows.
Vivica Fox. Thank you.
I knew Jackie know. Jackie, shout out Jackie. Jackie came in, everybody.
Right. Came in ready.
Jackie knows. Oh, strippers? Jackie.
We did. We absolutely did.
That's
3
tight.
of them came on, and that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, shoot. Shout out to the strippers and Jackie for knowing who they are. As we move forward, ladies and gentlemen, of course, it's one of my favorite times of the show because we get to learn about something. You ready to learn something? Are you ready to learn something?
I am.
You're not ready to learn nothing. I'm ready to learn something. It is time for random facts. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on because, of course, Dash is not here. So I got to find it. I know. Oh, y'all didn't tell me. Remember, we got to boo Dash. Everyone, moment of silence, please, as we boo him. There you go, Dash. You can have that. It is time for random facts, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hear me now? Y'all can hear me. My bad. Random facts, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Random fact number 1. Did you know that human saliva contains a painkiller called opifurine? Opiorphin. One more. Opirphin. Right, you got that. You're an educator. Well, help me out here. What does that say?
I'm not a science
You
teacher.
don't know?
And I'm not.
But how would you say that?
I would be like, it contains, that thing?
How would you say that?
Let me see.
How would you try to read that?
You highlighted it.
Yeah, come here, Hailey.
I got bad.
Hailey. Come here, Hailey. UCLA.
Opioorphin?
Yeah.
Opioorphin?
Come on. I said it right? Is that right, or you just...
I'm just guessing.
That's what I would say.
Ah.
I would say opio or fin. Opioorphin.
Opioorphin.
That's what I would say.
But you know... Well, I'm saying why we had so much trust in her because she's a med she's a med student, so we just knew she was gonna know. So whatever you would have said, we would have went with.
You would pronounce it.
I mean, you could have said something totally different. We'd have been like, all right, we're going with that for sure. We would have rocked with that for sure. All right, well, whatever it's called, that it's 6 times more powerful than morphine. Wow. Yeah, it's saliva. I didn't know that. During a pregnancy, women's brain shrinks, and it takes up to 6 months to regain its original size. Men should never read this fact because I'm telling you right now, I'm using it every single time I get. Pregnancy brain.
Yeah.
You think so? Is that?
Well, no, I've heard it.
Oh.
I've never been pregnant.
Haley,
so.
is it true?
What, that your brain shrinks?
Yeah, when women get pregnant. And it takes 6 months to regain its original size. She still No?
Right.
Am I-
The amount of your blood like doubles when you're pregnant. Like,
I'm asking about the brain though.
your brain.
Yeah, you don't know? You don't. I'm ruining you right now, aren't I?
That's just like when students ask the teacher like a bunch of questions that they should just know. Like, just Google it.
I
Why
told them
you
don't ask me to
asking
spell nothing because I don't know how to spell. Type it in your phone first and see what happens.
But they don't even know where to start.
Opioorphin, right there. Putting sugar on a cut wound reduces the pain and speeds up the healing process. I would ask Haley, but I'm scared that she just won't come through on this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. Humans shed 40 pounds of skin in their lifetime, completely replacing their outer skin every month. All right, that's a lot.
I
That's a
also
lot of
heard
skin.
that like the dust that collects around the house is part of those dead skin cells.
I've heard there's also bugs in your bed that eat your dead skin. No, I'm gonna have to look that up, but I've heard it multiple times that there's a bug that just comes and eats your dead skin. It's so small and minute. It's ridiculous. I guess it's a good thing. Do you want skin eating bugs? You like that? I don't know.
If it makes life better.
My bad. Maybe Robbie likes skin eating bugs. You look like a skin eating bug, Rob. It's the beard.
Did you say he looks like one?
It's the beard. It's the beard.
Right. And that's the cool part about it. Like, when you say something about a person, you don't look like...
Everybody had to look at Robert like... It was a moment of silence. Everybody was like, does he look like a skinny mug? I mean, shit, I guess. He still got the kind of eyes and shit. You know, I don't know. But not all your taste buds are on your tongue. 10% of them are on the insides of your cheek. Okay, I can rock with that. And hot water freezes quicker than cold water, for those who didn't know. So that's random facts. Now y'all learned something today. If you didn't learn nothing, just remember that women brain shrinks 6 times when they pregnant. Just remember all that. Dust mites, they don't want to eat your skin? Okay, I knew there's something there. 5 minutes? Oh, my bad. I thought you were signaling me. All right. Well, let's talk about quitting. Let's talk about quitting because some people may be scared to quit. Now, what do you have to say to those people who are scared to leave or quit?
Well, before I got my job as a teacher, I quit every job that I had.
What were your previous jobs?
Oh my goodness. I worked as a personal assistant for this lady in Hollywood. I worked as a personal assistant for this lady in Beverly Hills. I worked at this company called Dinners Delivered in
Did you wear a hat?
Pasadena. No, I wore an apron. And it was actually before Uber Eats. So we had to use Thomas guides, and there was no GPS app on your phone.
Really?
I sound like archaic, right?
I mean, because you're not that old. Like, I mean, like, we're like around the same age. So
but I just need you to know that technology, cell phones haven't been around that long.
Yeah, I mean, but we roughly
It's hard
around
to
the
think
same
that,
age. So,
I know.
So I'm trying to put
you
this
don't
together.
remember a time without having GPS on your phone?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but okay, all right, yeah, I feel that. All right, I got you. I can rock with
I mean,
that.
they literally printed out copies of the Thomas Guide.
I feel like MapQuest was always there, though.
On what? What was I going to MapQuest? I was going to take a desktop computer and
Before you leave.
take it with me.
Before you leave. Let me plug this up in the car, cigarette lighter, see if it cut off.
No, they really gave us
off.
the map, and I had to follow it. It's weird.
How many times did you not find the place you were supposed to go to? How many times did that actually happen?
Probably a lot, because I have a bad sense of direction.
Yeah, I can
But
imagine.
they would call the company, they would order their food, the company would call the restaurant, place the order, we'd drive to the restaurant, pick up the food, take the food to the person's house, and then, that was that.
So, like, you never like, you know what? I can't find this place. I'm out of here.
Well, we would call. Like, we call back to, like, the headquarters.
Okay, all right.
Like, I'm
know.
having trouble, or whatever.
Okay, so well, quitting jobs. I understand that because sometimes it's a job you should be planning on quitting anyways. In my opinion, when you get one.
No, I just was a quitter. If I got tired of it, if I didn't have passion for it, I was like, I'm not doing this. So I'm not going to be the type of person to stay on a job and hate it and be stressed out and not like all that stuff because I can't do it. I need to wake up and want to go to work.
So how do you tell somebody who has a job right now? I would say a good 90% of the population is in that position where they hate or don't really enjoy what they do or wish they was doing something else. But they got bills. That's usually the number one reason or excuse is like, I got bills or I got stuff or, like, I don't want to lose my benefits.
Most people who don't want to lose don't want to leave their job because of bills already have trouble paying their bills. You know what I'm saying? It's already a struggle anyway. So you might as well just take that leap of faith because actually that's what I did before I became a teacher. I quit being a publicist because I came out here to do entertainment. So I did that because that's what I really wanted to do until I got into it. And then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. And I quit. And my boss told me, like, don't do it. It's stupid. Becoming a teacher, you're not going to make any money. Like, all types of stuff. And I was just like, it doesn't matter. Do it. This is what I want to do.
That's dope because I think a lot of people are afraid to quit, me and Robbie was talking about this, but a lot of times people don't want to quit on other people. It's not even themselves, or people quit mentally before they actually make the full decision or a commitment to quit. Do you feel like you dealt with something now? Like you knew you was on, like you already quit prior to you actually said, I'm done?
You quit before you quit.
I mean,
because the only reason why I say that is because most people say, like, even in a relationship, like when you actually break up, you were kind of breaking up like 3 to 6 months prior to that anyway. So
sometimes 3 to 6 years.
Right.
Maybe in a divorce situation. But you mentioned that people quit, as far as on Monday Night Love sessions over these 4 years. Now, kind of explain how was that process? Because at that point, now those people are not only quitting themselves, but they are quitting on themselves, but also how it affects, the people who are part of the show. Yourself, especially. Do you feel like people quit on you at a certain point? Or?
Well, yes. I mean, because if they quit on the show, they quit on me. But at the end of the day, if they needed to quit for their own personal growth, then I can understand that. Yep. So we're going to find a way. We're going to figure it out. Most of the time, like, we have this idea, like you said in your mind, that you think that you're quitting on people so that you can't be replaced. In some cases, you can't be, but then in most cases, you have to be because people have to regroup and figure it out. Because I'm that way. Sometimes I don't want to let people down, so I'm always trying to, be everywhere. But then at the end of the day, they got to figure it out, just like I would have to figure it out.
Yeah. I agree with that. I don't see nothing wrong with quitting. I think that you should do it faster than later. If you feel like
quit
you
with
don't
a
wanna,
purpose.
No, sometimes, but sometimes the purpose comes later. So sometimes you don't know, and I think that's what makes people quit. It's like, what am I going to do next? And they don't have that answer, so they just never quit, and that answer really never comes.
But are they not wanting to be where they are?
Of course, that's the only reason why some people would quit. Yeah,
because they're not being passionate or really giving anything to the situation that they may be in. If they really don't want to be there, because people feel that. Like, honestly, if you don't want to be, if you're doing a radio show, right, and we're here, and it's like you really don't want to be here, don't nobody else want you to be there either.
I mean, there's been some days I didn't been here, and I'm like, I do not want to do this today. I'm sure you've had those nights. Like, oh man, not tonight.
But that's a day. That's a moment. That's human. That's human nature. But if you literally are like, you don't want to do this, you don't want to be here, you rather be somewhere else. I mean, even people in relationships. One person in a relationship wants to pursue a certain thing, and they feel like they can't, or they're not being all the way 100% present in the relationship because they want to pursue that. So the relationship is now lacking because.
So let me ask you: do you think that people when should you quit? Like when do you as a person? If I'm thinking about my situation right now, I don't know where I'm kind of at with it. But when do you think when is a good indicator that you should quit?
I will say this. As a woman of faith, I would quit when I feel like I can trust God to take care of it. For somebody who's maybe not a believer, you have to quit when you really feel like you have the willpower to be able to do whatever comes next. Or you're able to accept whatever's going to come after quitting. Yeah. Because if you're not, then that would be a bad time to quit. Because that can lead people into depression. Yeah. That can lead them into idleness. And,
that's the worst right
there. So it would be better for them to be in a situation that they don't want to be in if they're really not ready. And I feel like some people get their back against the wall and they're like, you know what, I can't take anymore. So if it takes that, hit rock bottom and then quit, or just stay where you are. But you can't tell somebody with no motivation to quit because they might take some steps backwards.
Right. No, that's true. That's true. I don't think it comes with some things necessarily interest level, but I heard somebody say a long time ago that when you stop giving 100%, you should just quit. Now, what do you think? If somebody, I mean, do you agree with that or you disagree with that? I have my own personal feelings about it, but I just want to hear yours on it first.
I mean, I think to a certain extent, but I feel like, to be honest, like some stuff that's said for people, I don't believe it's for everybody. You know what I mean? I don't think that everybody's going to be successful. That's just me. There's some people that have to fail. There's some people that have to be mid-level. There's some people that have to be at the bottom. But it's your perception of what your success is ultimately. But there has to be levels. Somebody has to be at
somebody got to be CEO.
For what everybody's not going to be the NBA star.
Somebody got to work at McDonald's.
Exactly.
Don't you buy groceries? Somebody got to ring that shit up.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And whether it's the beginning of their career, middle of their career, end of their career. What was your original question? Because I'm going to tie it all in.
Man, now
I mean your original thought.
Oh, my original thought I was talking about people say 100%. 100%. That when you stop giving 100%, you should quit at that point.
Right. So I said halfway believe it. Right?
Yeah.
Because some people, all they give is 60, but that's them.
I like that. Jim Rohn said something like that. I listen to a lot of Jim Rohn. And Robbie, you know a lot about Jim Rohn. A lot of people who listening learn up about Jim Rohn. He said that, some people give 30%. Let the 30s to the 30s, let the 50s to the 50s to their fullest ability. So that I would subscribe to some of that. But most interesting thing about when I heard that for the first time, like, okay, you give 100%, you should quit. I kind of got it because it starts to become a slow decline. And I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid. or shorten whatever time frame is necessary. Like I always say, I'm trying to condense 30 years into 5.
Right.
You know, or if it's gonna hurt, let's just get it done. Let's get it over with. So sometimes if you feel like a drawback, sometimes I would say maybe that is an indicator that you should start thinking about the decision to quit, maybe, or if you want to move forward or move backwards. Because sometimes we don't want to quit because, like, what else? Like I said, what else are we going to do? We don't have another answer, and I think that kind of stops people from quitting and keeps people just as idle as if they did quit and was doing nothing.
And then the non-quitters sometimes are an example for those who can quit later. You know what I mean? Because you see what not quitting looks like. Yeah. So then you know, like, okay, I don't want that, so I'm going to quit so that I can get to the next step, you know?
Yeah. The progress to me ain't really quitting. Like, when you deciding to move forward or move on, like when you said you already knew you were going to become a teacher, and for you that was a step forward. I can't say that's quitting. But just sometimes, you know, like I said, sometimes it's with a job. I mean, we can just apply it to a job. You know that it's not benefiting you to the fullest. You know, there was plenty of times I wanted to quit working for the school. Just plenty of times, but I found
please don't, because we need you.
You know, and you know, but I found benefit of it bigger than myself, and I think more so was just okay. I can see I can be something to these kids. You know what I mean? Something. Maybe not nothing major, but some of these kids just need somebody to talk to, or somebody to give them a spark, a new idea.
Right.
You know, and so I found pleasure in that. But ultimately, you know, I felt like it was keeping me there. On top of that, I feel like I could be using my time elsewhere. Obviously, now I'm in a different place. I have different jobs, and I work for. So I mean, that helps me with that, the feeling that way. So I don't have that same feeling.
But so that you talk about millennials, right? So
yeah.
I mean, because it's a millennial show, right?
Yeah.
So you know, like back in the day, our parents, they would work jobs, they would retire from the job, and that would be it. And they didn't need too much outside of life. You know, it was like, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna provide for my family, I'm good. So now we have all these distractions, we have all these things that we're trying to aspire. We want to travel, we want to work, we want to have kids, and we want to, you know,
popping on social media.
Then we don't want our kids to be around, and then we, you know, want to be on social media and all of that. So you don't find too many of us working jobs for years. You know what I mean?
I would agree with that.
I think that every time you see somebody, a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, it's like, oh, so what are you doing now? And 9 times out of 10, they're doing something different than the last time you talked to them, especially if it's been some years in between. So like But is that a good thing? Because consistency is key. And I think like you said, like millennials, we get distracted. Really, it's easy for us to just do one thing and then go immediately hop on something else because there's so much shit. Every day there's a new idea, there's a new way to make money, there's a new way to get rich. But you also get to do everything you want to do. You know, you can be a teacher without being a teacher, and a radio host, and an engineer, and a pilot if you want to be, and then you can be a superstar on Instagram. Like, I mean, hey.
That's true. I mean, I feel that. I just think that we only got 24 hours a day. And I know that it does take time and effort dedicated to a specific category of life that's required for you to advance as fast as you possibly can. Will Smith, you know, said something. He was like, you got to decide on what it's going to be. And I think a lot of us, we try to do too much to cover everything. I've never been a fan of being a jack of all trades. I've always preferred to be the master of one. I just think that makes you strong in one area. You solidified. Versus the jack of all trades, well, you have some experience in a lot of things versus expert experience in something. And I think when we break it down, you know, it's really not going to be the most universal people, but it's going to be the people with the most expertise in a certain category. So, I mean, to those out there who may quit, what you got to say, Rob? You got something? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please. Please, my brother.
I was going to mention even about what we talking
hold on, bro. My bad. I ain't got you turned on.
Turn me up. All right, but I was about to mention what we talked about earlier as far as how I feel like opportunity is a great thing, but it's also bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like you said, a lot of people, you know, they want to try to feel like they're a jack of all trades. You got people who got like 3-4 jobs. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're limiting yourself with putting a lot of effort and energy into one skill and be good at that. Because ultimately, from books that we've read, a lot of people talk about, you know, focus on one thing that you know you're specifically good at because you can make a lot of money doing just that. Or you can make a living, I would say, just doing that and be happy doing it. But that hinders us sometimes when we have too many opportunities.
Yeah.
And you try to choose which one it is that you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And you take out the passion, and then now you got all these things that you're interested in. So now you got a question about interest versus passion. Which one do you want to choose? So
It's a good question.
Yeah,
You should put that on the
that.
topic of another show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. There was this experiment I had looked up on YouTube a while ago, where he was talking about how people make choices, and he used the example as a carnival. He said he was at this carnival and they did an experiment. It was two basically like setups, right? Two places where they set up at the carnival, and there was jam. There was jam setups. One place had, I think, like 20 something jams. So they had more options. Then there was another place that had 8 jams. Now, more people stopped at the one with 24 jams, but more people purchased at the one with 8 jams.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because when you're faced with less decision, it's easier to make one. So
That's true. I don't
would
like
agree with that.
Cheesecake menu. Cheesecake Factory menu is too much stuff, so I order the same thing every time. I'm so serious. Same thing every time. But if you go to, what's that, In-N-Out Burger,
It's the same thing.
It's
It's very simple, and it works. It works beautifully. So, yeah, I would agree with that, Rob. Sometimes when you got too many things in front of you, it gets very difficult to make a decision because you think less about making the right one and more about making the wrong one. And I think that's what happens because is there one right decision? And then if you were looking at 22 options, there's one right and 21 wrong ones. You know what I mean? In that
what
case.
did Chris Rock say? You're only as faithful as your options. So if you only got 1 or 2 options, that's what you're going to stick to. That's what you're going to be with. But when you have multiple, you know what I mean? You're going to dibble and dabble. You're going to be here. You're going to be over there. You're going to be over there because you can.
Yeah, but I mean, ain't no wrong with trying all the drams. Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no wrong with
Now
trying all
there's
the
nothing
jams.
wrong. Now there's nothing wrong with it.
Ain't no wrong with trying
Uh-huh.
all the jams.
Uh-huh.
But I think when, like how Rob said, there's difference between passion and interest. And there's a lot of things we're interested in, but interest doesn't last long.
No.
Passion lasts for a very, very long time. And I think when we get these carrots, as Out with the Devil, the book will talk about, they're dangling carrots in front of you. And a lot of times we go after we'll be after something, and then another carrot comes, and here's another one. I can get this right now, and we kind of get off course.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, I think it'd definitely be good to know, to be able to understand that and see it. Like, okay, I'm interested in this, but this is really not what I want to do, and then be able to let that go.
Yeah.
And focus on.
Yeah. People can figure it out. Quit if you got to. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't worry about letting nobody down on yourself. Sometimes you just got to quit. We got to go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. This is the good news.
The day before school, I sold a half bow. How you think I won best dress?
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all ready. We got Miss Akilah Trinay here.
Yes.
Of course, she's with us. Appreciate you. We got some people in the chat real quick. We got Dontrell Detroit Hunter. He said,
U Nation.
from
Shout
U
out.
Nation. I think I met him before.
Yes, you did.
Shout
He's
out
on
Dontrell.
Love Sessions. You'll
Oh,
see him
dope.
later.
Okay, cool. He said when things don't fit and no meshing anywhere, then it's time to go. He's just referring to when
If it don't
about
fit, you
quitting.
must
If
have
it
quit.
don't fit, when things run its course, it is time to abort. That was good. That was good, right? That was a good one, right?
Okay.
Y'all, we know what abort means right around here. I hope so. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Not abortion, like.
Oh, I was like,
was like,
I mean,
this
it
is
could
awkward.
be.
I was like, is this a twisted joke? I don't know.
I mean, it could be applied to abortion. I was trying to. You said when you quit. I'm done. All
Let
right.
it go. Just let it
I'm
go.
letting it go. L-I-G. All right. It's time for Jackie's Jokes, everybody. It's my favorite time of the show and Jackie's least favorite time of the show. We're going to vote on her joke. And I know Trey listening, so I know he votes. I mean, he's a good critic of the show.
Yeah.
I think we can count on him to give us the truth.
Okay.
All right. And Vonnie, if you out there, you probably are. We need to know how Jackie's joke is. Haley, you ready to judge harshly? Yes. All right, for sure. All right. It's time for Jackie's Jokes, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Mysterious Jax to find out if she's funny or if she's not so funny. It's time for Jackie's Jokes.
All right. Are you guys ready? All right. I'm not going to let you guys answer it. I'm just going to
We're
go
not
ahead and
ready.
say it. I'm just going to say it. Because when you guys try to answer it, you kill the joke.
Hold on, Jackie. Hold on. Oh, yep. Yvonne is here, by the way.
Vonnie!
Yvonne's here.
Hi, Vonnie. She's usually really honest.
You know what?
She'll tell me if it's bad.
This is going to be the funniest joke you ever told.
No,
Jackie.
it's not. No, it's
Because-
not. Don't let
No.
them fool you.
This is going to be.
It's not.
It's going to be incredibly funny. It's going to be a knee slapper.
All right,
You're
I'm
gonna.
getting my knee ready.
Get your knee ready. Cause prepare for your knee to be slapped.
Here we go.
All right, let's go, Jackie.
Okay. What did the raspberry tell the blueberry?
What did the raspberry tell the blueberry?
Breathe before you die. Before you die. You know when someone is holding their breath, they turn blue? I tried.
Oh my God.
I was more scared than anything.
Jackie, you know what? Hold on. Before I hold on. Hey, guys. Okay. With the Jackie Hate group, please convene. Let's start off with our guest, Miss Akilah. Okay. Okay. We wanna know. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, she scared me. I was like, oh God.
Thumbs up.
For a startling joke, thumbs up.
Thumbs up? Okay.
For
all
funny.
Right. All right. See, so no. There's one rating. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We want thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
In the
Which
category
one?
of startling.
No, it's one category.
Okay, well, I don't like all these rules.
Do you accept the joke?
I'm
or
you know
not?
what I mean? As an educator, I like to give, positive criticism.
She's like, I'm just in a hamburger man.
Look,
Let her ass know. She needs to get stronger. And let her know if she needs to quit. We got to find out.
well, I mean, see, that goes back to sometimes you need to keep trying, right? Until then it's like, how many jokes have you told up into this one?
It's been like 60-something shows.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was bad. I mean, if it was like the third one, I'd be like, no,
All right. We got a thumbs down from Akilah. Kev, what you got for me, man? What you got, Kev? Haley, what you got? Haley, what you got? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, you got a thumbs up. All right, shout out Haley. Danielle from the jump. Ain't even her turn. Thumbs down. Robbie D.
That's because he set me up.
Robbie D. I'll set you up for the win, Jackie. Now, don't put that on me.
Yeah, he did.
Yo.
He said it was the best joke ever.
Exactly.
I can't believe. Keith, I'm talking directly to you, nigga.
What?
I can't believe I took some rips for some shit like this. Like, are you serious, bro?
That's the one who stole my joke.
My neck had to go through some beats for some, you know what I'm saying?
My joke.
You took rips because you plagiarized a bad joke.
I didn't plagiarize.
And I
bro.
was
just
two
didn't know.
offenses. I was two offenses. Yeah, you got to pay for that. You can't just come. You stole her joke and it was a bad one. You did, Robbie.
That shit was better than the fuck this shit was. I'll tell you right now. That shit was way better than this shit. I was about to hold my own goddamn breath, nigga, off of this joke. Like, what?
All right, Jackie.
What did the chat say?
I'm gonna say what the. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what everyone said. I'm gonna start off with Trey. Trey says, "Boo!" right off the jump. Nothing else.
Good shit, Trey.
Trey says, "Boo." Yvonne says, "Boo" with more O's at the end. Just letting you know the truth. However, she said she did laugh at the way you said it, and she gave you a bunch of thumbs down on two different entrances into the chat.
Oh my god.
She said she didn't get it. Ree Perkins said, Keely, you need to have her on the show tonight. That was funny. Someone enjoyed it.
Yay! Yes!
He's a part of Love Sessions.
He's just a positive guy. I mean, honestly.
He is.
He's just an optimistic-hearted guy. And... And, you can't... Jackie, Jackie, I'm just going to go ahead and just boo you. Sorry. You know what's coming. That's Jackie Jokes, everybody. Sorry you had to endure another one. But we love her anyway, and she continue to try. So I'm gonna give her a round of applause because without her, it would be much more funnier. All right, we got one more topic, ladies and gentlemen, before we get the hell up out of here. We're gonna talk about hair, the power of hair. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, like I said, my grandmother said, my mom's trying to get me to cut my hair. She's campaigning hard right now for Keith's haircut. She's been doing it. She wants me to cut the beard, the hair. She wants a clean look, the shaved face. I said, Mom, no. And if you want to take it outside, we can catch this fade over it if you're really serious. But, you know, she didn't want the hands.
What about the sides?
Just shave the sides off? What are you saying to me right now?
Back.
No, what's she trying to give me? What are you trying to give me? What kind of cut you trying to set me up with?
That's not what everybody's doing right now.
What? No, I don't know. Oh, come on.
Okay, so you should do it a little different. Cut the front, leave the back. Nobody's rocking that.
Nobody is rocking it, including me. I'm not rocking that. That's just, you know, I dyed my hair a little bit. You got the dreads going. You know, you plan on switching it up sometimes. So
No time soon.
No, why dreads? No, why? That's hair. You find power in the dread look.
Well, I have sister locks.
Oh,
and,
sorry, sister locks.
Yes, going on.
New names.
Yes, 4 years. 4 years, I think. I got them in 2012, December. But I've had, you know, perm. I had the natural. I couldn't really
You
do
had
the
a perm?
natural. Heck yeah, I was addicted to the creamy crack.
The perm? Oh.
Absolutely. I had my hair cut off. You know, I figure
I
after
can see
this,
you
I'm
going
going to
for
shave
that.
it off, and I'm going to wear that, like, you know, fade look. I mean, you know, hey.
Wait. So you gonna do the like short? The
Yeah.
short? Okay.
Take it off.
How your husband feel about that?
No, he doesn't want me to cut my hair.
I don't think he don't
knows
want
my
you to look
life.
like him.
No.
He don't want to wake up and then have a second of like, oh.
But you know what? You know what's funny is oftentimes like if a woman has like long hair, the guy that she's with most likely is not gonna want her to cut it off because he doesn't want her to not have that. I understand that y'all like to, you know, play in hair and do all this stuff, right? But I've had hair and then cut it off, and it was like just the same. Like, I mean, that hand is still in the head regardless.
I think, I think for most men, just likes the idea of the feminine, and that is related to a feminine aspect is long hair. So I think it's more so of that. Like, you know, like if Haley cut, you know, got a little Haley, you gonna cut your hair one day, Haley? You know, I can see. Yeah, you would look like a straight, like teenage boy if you cut your hair. Like I would, like she would, cause she. I mean, I'm just saying, like if you got.
You have long hair if it's a feminine thing.
You, oh me? Oh, I know it's a feminine thing. I don't mind it. I'm embracing my feminine side these days. I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's you embracing your feminine.
I'm
Hair,
embracing.
you just like the way it looks.
No, I mean, look, if you want to cut your hair, I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't have no problem with it. I was asking, would you cut it? And the reason why I'm asking you specifically because you have long, beautiful hair, you know, and that's considered like a luxury to have hair like yours. So I didn't think you was gonna cut it. No. You think you can get sister locks?
Trying to grow it for
You
years.
think you can get sister locks like this, or you have the hair for locks?
No,
No.
I don't think
She
I
didn't.
don't
No,
know
she
if
did.
I could, really.
Yeah, try it out one time.
I'm sure if I didn't comb it for long enough,
Yeah, you might be all right.
Right.
it up on its own.
But I mean, even the short hair, do you feel like what does it do for you? Because I've heard multiple times there's power in hair. Have you heard that term before? There's power in hair. No, you never heard that.
I've heard that I'm not my hair. I think people put too much.
Man, India remade that song. Everybody
Yes.
heard that.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
That's
like
'cause she couldn't
people
grow hers,
put too much emphasis on hair, especially for women. So like, if a woman's
Yeah.
hair is not right, she could stay in the house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel that.
You know,
I feel
for women to wear like their hair natural or like an afro or not combed or what looks like not combed, most women won't do it. So it's like a confidence thing. Like when you
Yeah.
can really just rock your hair any way that you want to, despite what anybody thinks. Like it takes a lot, because it took a lot for me to get to the point to even cut my hair off the first time I did it, and then to even lock my hair, because you know everybody got something to say. Well, why don't you just wear a wrap? Are you sure you
Because you can't go back.
You can go back.
I mean, you can
His
cut it
hair
off, but
grows.
you can't really go. You can't like unlock your hair like that, can you?
Well, you can.
Really?
It's a really long process, and you're gonna lose a lot of hair in it, but you can.
So it's easy to just cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad. I've heard multiple times that there's power in here. Y'all heard that before, right? Right? You said what?
What does that mean?
That there's power in here? I don't really know, but I just heard
Well, when it comes to, if you're talking about like more of like the natural side of it, your hair, especially for people who wear locks, it tells like your journey.
Yeah,
the things that you're going on. So most people will cut their hair when they're at a turning point in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That's true.
their
That's
hair is attached to their actual life. When you're stressed out, when you're going through stuff,
Mm-hmm.
your hair is gonna fall out. Your hair is gonna get thin. It's gonna do so. Your hair tells you
Yeah.
like, you know, what's going on with
That's
your body.
true.
You got to feed, same way you feed your body, you got to feed your hair. So you got to drink a lot of water. You don't have to put a whole bunch of products and stuff in it. If you hydrate, you know, within, then
see now, okay,
that's the power.
Well, here's the thing though. See, now people ask me what I do to my hair, and I'll tell like I don't do 90% of the things that females do to their hair. I don't do any of that. I just don't. Like they be putting all this stuff in it, and then they sit it, and then they put the damn thing on it. What's the shit called when you put
Conditioner?
No, the damn bag on the head. Yeah, just let it sit for 3 days and all. I mean, I've never done any of that. I just
You don't condition your hair?
No, I mean not really. Outside of when I'm in the shower and it's my 2-in-1 shampoo with conditioner.
Well, see, you got a 2-in-1, so you do condition.
I mean, I do it because I feel like, all right, I probably ain't wash my hair in some time. Let me just
How
wash
often
it.
do you wash it?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Can I smell it?
You want to smell it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That smelled like about 3 days.
He got about 3 days in there. But I mean,
well,
that's pretty much
it doesn't smell like a whole bunch of stuff, because that's what also kind of makes, you know, women's hair stink.
Yeah.
Is putting a whole bunch of products in it so it sits and then it just cakes up in there and then.
And it's like 1,000 products. It's like all of these can't work. You walk into a beauty salon or a hair store. It's like, does all of this shit actually work?
I need it.
You need it all?
No.
You need all that? I'm not buying
It depends
that.
on what you're going for. You only go for the
not buying
ponytail
that.
look, right?
No, I'm switching it up a few times. A few times actually. I've had sometimes I have the the two braid things, and sometimes I wear the hat, or sometimes I get like twisties, or I don't know. I don't even really know what I'm doing with my hair. I just know I'm just growing it. I don't have a clear idea of what I'm.
That's why you don't want to
with.
cut it though.
Yeah, I don't really know what it's going to turn into. I'm just excited to see it when it's gets done or whatever. But I don't put much in my hair. But I feel like I have had long hair before, prior to this. I remember I had the braid. I had really long braids. Kev had hair too. He had braids.
So you kind of
all
look
that.
like Lloyd.
Nah, I pretty much dead on. Pretty much dead on. Pretty much dead on. Pretty much dead on that guy. I just have to say it. I have to just give it up at this point. There's no more argument there. But yeah, but I've realized there is a difference in the way that I get treated, or people look at me. I mean,
With
there's
hair
a difference.
and with it
without
long and
hair.
with it short?
Yeah, I feel like because I have more hair, and I kind of got this idea out of the book, the 48 Laws of Power, and it was talking about how you can consistently change your image, and part of your hair is that. And, the more you can change it, the more the different looks you can create. So, I would feel like, since I've been growing my hair back over this past year, I've definitely got, I would say I stand out when it's necessary.
Well, I will say that when my hair was short, when I was wearing the perm look, it'd be like, hey, ma, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And then when I got locks, it's like, what's up, queen?
Oh yeah, because you automatically like it's like when you get dreads, it's two things for sure. You pro black and you smoke weed. That's like the two things like people automatically giving somebody with dreads.
I like incense and I like Lauryn Hill, which I do like Lauryn
Off
Hill,
the
and
top.
I do like candles.
All conscious music. You don't listen to no rap. None of that's out. But that essentially that is especially for women, I would say. Not so maybe men is a little bit different. But for women especially, it definitely is the whole Afrocentric aspect of things. And I would say that is a lot of your character at the same time. That's pretty goddamn spot on. You love Lauryn Hill, don't you?
I do love Lauryn Hill. I'm just saying.
Erykah Badu.
I love Erykah Badu.
I knew. I already know. You still go to her concerts, huh?
Well, I haven't been to a concert, but I would like to go.
Uh-huh. You probably got an Africa tatted on you somewhere.
Africa, what?
Yeah. I knew it.
I got Africa earrings, and you know what I mean, like that type of stuff.
I feel it. Yeah. See, so is that a fair, like?
But it's also like a piece of the culture from Oakland too. Like, I mean, like
That
locks
is true.
and
That is true.
and the
That
black
is true.
power
I'll give you that.
and all of that.
I would give you that. So it's like a double benefit. You feel
Yeah.
like you got to get the. Now, did you start growing your hair after Oakland or you said
After,
4 years
yeah,
ago?
after. Definitely after.
I don't know. I don't think I can.
That's
go
why I
to
said
dreads,
it was people from LA that was like, "Are you sure that you want to do that? You don't want to just wear a nice little straight wrap with your hair. I don't think you
I
look
feel like
right."
I feel like it's convenient. I feel like that's a really convenient style, and I feel like it's
What, a wrap?
No, not the wrap, just the locks. Period. I think
Oh
it's-
yeah. I wake up and go.
Yeah, that's beautiful. See, I mean, Daniel, she be trying to figure out her hair like every month. She be like, oh, what am I gonna do with
Right,
this now?
and then that thing, like, you get it braided, and then you're like, okay, cool, I'll be straight for a month and a half, and then what am I gonna do next? You're
So,
thinking about it when you
so,
get
like,
your
would,
hair braided.
Would you ever put like a weave in, like you know what I'm saying, like not over the
a
locks?
weave over it? I got
Yeah.
too much hair. You see all this hair?
Yeah, that's 4 years. It's long too. It's long, and that's what dreads does. Is leaving it the hell alone that allows it to grow like that. I think. You think so? Because now people say that people with locks got dirty hair. People say that. I've heard that the hair you can't wash it, right? That's like the whole
That
thing.
you
Like, what do
can't wash it?
That you can't really wash locks out. Like you can't really wash locks.
Well, you know what? It's funny because a lot of people don't know a lot of stuff about locks. Like, for real. Like, you wash it, it's just like regular hair. If I wanted to take a curling iron and curl them, I could do that too. It's hair.
You can't curl
Yes,
them
you
locks.
can. It's hair. It's hair.
What?
It's hair.
Okay. I feel you put that heat on
It's
it.
just hair.
I would love to see how that works, though.
But I don't like, when people be like, so how do you get that in there, and how do you attach it, and how
How
long
do you
did that
attach it?
take, and who does it?
You got the
And
Fetty
I'm
Wops.
like,
You got the extensions on there. People ask you that because because those are really like, small. Those are really small, and so that's the difference between dreads and sister locks. The size of them. Is that what it is?
No, the sister locks is done with a little tool, and it's like a knotting system. Like,
Okay.
some locks are done with a different type of tool, or it's palm twisted with like a bunch of product and all that.
So you did the
Yeah, the little tool.
but what makes them sister locks? Like if I got them, would they be brother locks at that point?
They do have brother locks for men. Mhm.
Is it the same thing?
Same size, same everything.
So, but it's
It's
just
just on a man. Because would a man really want to wear sister locks?
But well, I mean, like, okay. I'm just saying.
You got them sister locks. You'd be like, no.
See,
no
I mean, but like,
brother
yeah, brother, nah, brother.
I've seen them and they look nice.
What was them? What was they called, Robbie? You was here when we tried to figure out what were them locks called. When dude had them fat locks, J20 from
from Florida.
Yeah, what was them locks called? Like the big
You mean like like what the weekend has?
wicks.
Wicks.
You know what I'm talking about? The wicks, the wick locks. They're like huge. Like they got like in Florida. You know what I'm talking? The big.
Yeah.
The goon lock.
The goon. That's what I call them. The goon locks, right? You automatically a goon if you got them locks from the jump. I don't know. Would you ever like? Is that cool for somebody to rock? I mean, it's still like natural.
You know what? I'm a hypocrite. I'm not really a fan.
I feel like you should
I'm a
accept
hypocrite.
it. You're not a fan of locks.
I'm not a fan of dudes with locks. I've seen like dudes with locks that really look nice. You get what I'm saying? But like, my husband, if he's like
Like
I wanna
Mr.
lock
Taylor's
my
like,
hair,
Mr.
I wouldn't-
Taylor.
Yeah, Mr.
Miguel,
Taylor.
shout out.
His are
Yeah,
nice.
he got some long. He got nice locks.
You a fan when niggas ain't got no hair though?
Yeah,
You a fan of the ball?
Yeah, man, show what it's about, man. Yeah, show what it's about. Yeah. What you is that the?
That's cool.
hey, niggas who ain't got no hair get no love,
There's
bro.
no power.
No. That's not true.
I'm
though.
trying to do my little Tay Diggs type. You know what I'm saying? It's like not
You
working.
got Tyrese, you got Vin Diesel, you got a lot of people with the bald head.
But they all over 6 feet though. No.
Don't lie to the
Does that
camera.
matter?
Don't tell people on that's
Bro,
listening.
you
I'm like 5'11".
No, I know, bro. I'm just saying you 5'11", bro.
Hey.
No, I mean, I just know that there is there's a sense that you get when you have hair, especially for men, because not a lot of men have long hair. There is a number of them, but it's not as common as women with long hair. But now things are changing. Obviously, I think people are rocking fros differently. They got, what's the lock? I mean, not the locks. What's the sponge thing you got? What's that called? The little almost curls.
Yeah.
What's they called? I know you know what they called. The sponge.
The little natural.
What is it
nappy
called? I don't know what it's called.
thing.
But you know what I'm talking about. You put the sponge and twist. Yeah, what's the sponge thing called? The new dreads.
Is that what it's called?
It's called new dreads. Yes, new dreads. That's what it's called. NU dread, though. It ain't.
Oh, right.
I don't know what that means,
Right.
but new dread. That's what it's called. New dreads. Now, I know what was wrong with the old dreads, but apparently the new dreads is where it's at.
But it's a trend now. You know what I'm saying?
It is a trend.
It's like
It is a trend.
putting on clothes. You
Trey said he rocking a dark Caesar, period. The Caesar cut with the part. But I know it's about that time. We got to move on out of here. We got 2 minutes for the show ends, man. Appreciate y'all listening. I really do. And I really appreciate you coming in. Can you please tell everybody where they can find your book, where they can find things more about Monday Night Love Sessions? Just drop it all, actually.
Okay, so Beyond Hurt is on Amazon.com. You can also go to my website, which is www.revisionpub.com, or you can go to my Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. It's all at Akilah Trinay, AKILAHTRINAY.
Spell it again.
AKILAHTRINAY.
You sure you struggling with that?
No, I was trying to slow it down for everybody.
I feel
you
it.
know.
I feel that.
But yeah, Amazon.com, Beyond the Hurt. Or you can, I'm sure, just Google it. It might come up.
Hey, and shout out. Oh, you can give Oakland no shout out. Terrible representative of Oakland.
What? I gave Oakland all the shout out in the book.
That's true. But you didn't give one on the radio. They gonna be like,
I did. I talked about, I can't live without Oakland.
She ain't gonna give us one on the radio, man.
I
We ain't
was
listen.
from Oakland. I mean, I breathe Oakland.
I feel that. You breathe LA because you're in LA. You don't breathe Oakland. I'm sorry.
Well,
to tell
I
you the
breathe
truth.
Inglewood and Lawndale.
I feel that. It ain't Manhattan Beach,
right?
Yeah. But okay, cool. Well, make sure y'all pick that up. And I actually need to read my own copy. I need to actually read a copy. I do, especially I've been having you on reading lately too. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick one up, man, and see what you really.
But
all
I did
about.
bring this. You could do with what you like. I do need to sign it, but if you want to slide me $15,
I'm not.
You can
I'm
do
not
that
doing
too.
nothing until you sign it. When you sign it, that's when we can talk.
Right. Okay.
On my sign cover. But we gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate Mr. Akilah Trinay coming through. I really appreciate you, man. It really is. We had a good time. Good time. Make sure as we heading forward, y'all, check us out. Wait, we gotta drop again where they can find us for the mashup tonight.
Yes, Monday Night Love Sessions tonight, 10 p.m. to midnight. www.morrismedialive.com.
Okay, I will be posting this. I will be posting this on our social media for those who are listening. I will be posting it right on the Good News Radio Show Instagram page and Facebook. So if you really want to, follow it and pick up more, you go right there, and then I'll post a link and everything. I'll get it from you when we off air, and I'll post so everybody can have an opportunity to listen to the show. It's gonna be fun. So I hope y'all tune in, and we're gonna do our thing. So that's about wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Show 96 is out of here. We'll be back Friday with the whole crew. Mysterious Jax is here, of course. I gotta do. Mysterious Jax, K Cannon, Robbie D, Sweet Tooth Community, and Haley, the med student, is here. Haley, the med student, is here. So we getting up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Keith Good News, and like always, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, but either way, it's all good. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good time. Yeah, it's good time. Yeah, we have a good time. Good time. It's good time. Hey, it's good time. Like the summer sunshine.